Okay, we're out in a maze that we planted and we've been walking through it and it looks wonderful. The interesting part about this field though is there's a maze. We cut the haunted trail just to the side of it. So we cut the corn when it was about 5 inches tall, 4 or 5 inches tall, and then we planted the maze. So we get to compare the difference between the corn and it's all a planter difference. And one of the comparisons that we're noticing is there's a lot more skips and doubles in this field than we're noticing in the one we planted. And this is something that we're trying to avoid when we're doing a corn maze or any kind of corn. You've got a good sturdy stalk here, and then you notice you've got a stalk that's not near as strong. Apparently this stalk came up later and it's fighting for light because these two stalks on either side of it came up earlier most likely, and because of that they created a lot stronger stalk, but you've got this weak one that's going to be falling out in the trail, and it just doesn't stand as well. A lot of people will cross plant and it creates a lot more of this. If you go through a cross planted field, this is why we want all the stalks to be evenly spaced. And see, this spacing isn't perfect, it's not bad. You can see this one's a little closer than it is over right here. We're looking for perfect even spacing. Then you'll see the stalks a lot more uniform as you go down. When people cross plant, it really kind of messes that up. You can have a good maze, like this is good, but we're just seeing more stalks that'll fall down as your season goes, and a lot more of the spindly stalk. And when we do it when we plant, we're not seeing that to be the case as much, and they just tend to hold up better. Wow, look how massive that stalk is right next to the edge of the trail. We're not seeing that same massive stalks in the maze that we cut. There seems to be a difference in when it grows and comes out of the ground. It says, okay, I don't have competition, and it sets and it creates a whole different stalk. And so as we're walking through this maze, it really astounds me how well things look. I didn't expect that it would look this good, but we're seeing these big, huge, green, massive corn stalks as compared to stalks that aren't near this, or some of them are about half the size of what we're seeing in the ways that we cut versus this one. The spacing's not as uniform. I'm just amazed at how well it looks and how well the corn is performing in the planted maze versus the cut maze.